welcome to paradise. Hawai'i, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rainbow Warriors ready to get this thing started and open the season. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. The Astronauts' offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful.
It's a fake he wants to throw. Makes the pass. And he's got it. It's a first down.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap it to the up back, completing the pass.
So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to compete.
And they'll fake it again. Oh, it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. He'll ride his man on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The back goes in motion. The Astronauts will keep this drive going.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they They chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And the Astronauts have their offense in high gear. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now 2nd and 10. The option look. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure coming.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Now on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Astronauts have taken it inside the 20. Run it with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. Ball is out behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball in the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, you can tell. Had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. It's a draw. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards.
Oh, and it's a hit like that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Moving toward the end zone and fumble! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's the handoff. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. To the air, it's Shager. Quickly to the tight end. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fast motion from the offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Hands it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense set on 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Trying play action. And, boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today on into a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous gold unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air, it's Shager. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They want to just keep throwing it. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And the quick shuffle pass. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He breaks a tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Astronauts will boot it away to start the 2nd half.
Astronauts, 3, Hawai'i.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hawai'i has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try.
And he breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawai'i. They take the lead with the 6.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. On the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 2nd and 8 from the 16. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hawai'i offense returns to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. A run for the quarterback. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And on first down, they're running out the field goal. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. First down for this offense.
There's a lot of strategies to win football games, and there are very intelligent coaches in the game today. I've never seen a field goal attempt on first down. That was a play I am never going to forget, although I wish I could.
Here comes the option. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the Astronauts have enough for the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. On the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Line is set on 3rd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Hawaii! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off. Makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll run the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the fullback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Guys, it is Hawai'i who will carry the lead to the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that.
He's loose. He's at the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Shager. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors!
When these offenses get a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
All right, fans, let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball in the air, intercepted!
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. From the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Hawai'i 34, Astronauts 3.
On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra. Use the play fake, now to throw.
The first down pass, complete to the back.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They're trying to get to it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. There he goes. Open it up. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Hawai'i ready to go back to work on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Touchdown, Hawaii! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.